Hi, everybody, from Jackie's Jinx Journey, low carb lifestyle with family. So, as you know, if you can hear me, some adjustments. And I apologize now. Two of my cats are in here. Something, I don't know if it's so I can see the chat a little easier. I can see Sam to get afternoon in Lynette, Texas. So it's all. Sam is here. Known is here from work, so that's awesome. Again, can you guys hear me? I just want to. All right. Off on a. Well, audio sort of cuts. All right, let's see if log into this from both of my I had last time and weird. From Ontario, Canada. No hissing. All right. Back, hopefully. Sound any better, or is it? I was here listening to church. Yeah. All right. I think I've almost got this other one logged in. Let's see if it's gonna see my fan. Let's see if it'll turn the camera off so you're not looking at weird things. All right. I guess if that works, it'll work. Is the sound better that way? Oh, I was doing that 2 streams ago, cutting out every third word. Okay, so sound is better. Cool. All right, guys. So sorry about all that. Always got to have some sort of drama on a live stream, or it's on a live stream, right? So today, just kind of discussing triple B and E. If I can, want to mute my own thing. I keep hearing myself. It's weird. Yeah, my phone is either works perfectly or doesn't want to work at all. I don't know why it matters. It's like last time it worked perfectly. The time before that, it was cutting out every other word. But this way I have to kind of listen to myself, so I don't know if it's going to feedback. So if it starts feedbacking, let me know. Lynette said, I'm wondering about seasonings. I would love to experiment with them on meat, but I'm nervous that some might cause inflammation and may slow down on my weight loss. I'm considering garlic, curry, etc. Okay, so as far as seasonings go, the way I do it, I stick to pepper, garlic, Redmonds salt, and Redmonds seasonings because I know they are clean ingredients. There's a few small exceptions, like if we go out to eat to restaurants, you can't really control that stuff. I just ask them to cook it in butter or take my chances. If you think there's a seasoning that might cause you problems, cut it out for a week or two of the challenge and then add it back in and see if it bothers you. That would be how I would go about it. Yeah, I think this one, I'm going to mute one mic and tell me if it makes a difference one way or another. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
I know you can. And I apologize now if you hear the shower going or cats hissing. We have a new kitten in the house, so it's been interesting. Okay, Lynette said, during your initial round of BBBE and E for 90 days, did you ever experience meat aversion? If so, what did you do to combat it? Yes, I did. I got very nauseous. I didn't want to eat anything, and I actually just ended up fasting. I think the most I had to fast was about 24 to 36 hours, and then I would get hungry enough to eat again. It doesn't hurt you to fast, and it's kind of par for the course in doing this because you eat enough and you have enough fat that it keeps you full. So I don't even know. Oh, there she is. I'm watching cats. So yeah, it does happen. And I kind of yesterday, I kind of had a little bit of it, but it wasn't too bad. If you need something to kind of change stuff up, using pork rinds as a breading can kind of make it feel like you're not still eating the same thing over and over again. Because that's what we did the other night. Actually, we made cube steaks, and then I put pork rinds in a bowl and then mixed in a bunch of Redmonds seasoned salt and mixed all that up, dipped them in eggs, and then coated them with the pork rinds and fried them up in lard. And even the 13-year-old had 2 pieces of it. Why are you trying to catch a cat? You guys want to see a cat? Jamie said, yes. Did you record how much you were eating in the beginning? I know you're supposed to eat until full, but just wondering if you kept records. I recorded a lot more at the beginning of the challenge. I can't honestly tell you how much, but I know at some point I was up to 2 pounds of meat during the day. It wasn't very often. I actually would have preferred to eat more during the day, but I just got too full. I couldn't do it. So that's our new cat. Timor said pork rinds, snacks. So yes, if you're going to have pork rinds, that's fine. However, try to have them with a meal. Try not to snack would be my suggestion, because you're trying to get in touch with your satiety. That's a big, big thing. Said, I don't know if it's legal, but I've been making egg drop soup, broth, seasonings, and an egg. Yeah, that would be fine. I would suggest using bone broth versus a beef broth. It's a little bit cleaner ingredients, and if you can find the frozen one or get Kettle and Fire, they're usually both pretty good. If you want, I can send you a picture later of the one I have in the freezer. I hope the fan's not bothering you guys in the picture. It's bothering me. Hyla's here. Mom and Santa said hey to everybody. Okay, and then I'm going to go over a quick few rules of Triple B&E. If anybody's new or hasn't really heard of it or doesn't really know what's going on about it. So beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. You're going to do any ruminant animal, which I made a small list, so I made sure to remember. So your cow, buffalo, sheep, antelope, deer, goat, anything you can get your hands on is fair game. Butter, you can do butter, bacon grease, tallow, lard, clarified butter, and ghee. So any of those are fair game. I would try to stick more towards the butter and the bacon grease. Like if I'm going to fry up the cube steaks, I use lard because you can buy a big old bucket for like $12 and it's a lot cheaper than wasting my bacon grease. Bacon, I include bacon, pork belly, and country ribs on occasion. I do not have them a lot. I usually have them once or twice a week or less. So if you've never had country ribs, they're really good. They're super meaty and not as many bones, so it's great. And then eggs, you can have eggs any way you want them. If you don't like eggs, don't have them. Just try not to substitute anything else. And then seasonings, like I said, garlic, pepper, anything from Redmonds is going to be fine. Just try to stick towards clean ingredients and get the organic if you can. If you can't, it is what it is. Do your best. And then be aware, especially if you've never done super low carb, your bathroom habits can change. You can either get constipated or you can have diarrhea. Either of them, it's fair game on this. I leaned more towards the diarrhea. So that was me. But also, eventually, if you stick to this, you're actually going to go less and less often, which is great. So there is that. Jim's in there shaking his head at me. Yes. So he's almost like on a clock, always, all the time. And then electrolytes, I suggest taking them. Jim refuses, so we'll see how that goes for him. If you start feeling lethargic or lightheaded, migraines, just feeling tired in general, play with your electrolytes. Try upping them, see how you feel, and then try lowering them a little bit and see how you feel. I actually had a lot of electrolytes yesterday and actually ended up with a migraine, so I don't know if I was still under what I needed or just did a little more than I needed at the time. And then the way I do it is keep it simple. Don't complicate it. I mean, easy is good. Easy is cheap. All right, let me go back up and see where we're at. Did you ever lean more towards one type of beef cut over another, or did you mix it up? For me personally, I wanted ribeyes and bacon and eggs. One was really cheap and one wasn't. But luckily we have a place that we go that usually has ribeyes on sale for $7.99 a cut. So, or a pound. So I really did ribeyes and bacon and eggs a lot. And there was times when that's all I wanted. And then there was a stint where I really wanted deviled eggs. So I actually found a way to make carnivore deviled eggs. And I used just butter and mustard, and it works. I actually had some non-keto people try them and said they were good. Jim refused. He's scared of butter. I don't know why. Do you ever eat just pats of butter? So I was under a cat, I think, in the living room at one point, and I told Jim, I was like, hey, go in there and bring me a spoonful of butter. So yes, I have done it. Nothing to be ashamed about. It's not disgusting. More said, need to go to the store tomorrow using what I have had so far. Yeah, and like I said, just use what you have. Just try not to substitute products. Like, definitely don't be doing chicken and fish and all that stuff. I was talking to Dawn on her YouTube stream, and she was trying to figure out what to do after triple B&E because she didn't want to go straight back to keto because the last time she started going a little off the rails of what she wanted. So I suggested, if anybody doesn't want to do 90 days of triple B&E, do 30 days of carnivore, or 30 days of triple B&E, 30 days of carnivore, and then 30 days of ketovore, and then wean back into keto. So that way you're not as strict as long, but you're also not going to introduce the sweet stuff right after the 30 days and then go completely off the rails again. So that's my suggestion. Hyla said hi to Santa. More said, I have a crock of my saved bacon grease. It's cute. Yeah, that's what I have on the counter. I have a little thing. It's about that big. I actually kind of wish I'd gotten a bigger one now, but I also don't want to take up the counter space. So he does bacon every once in a while on the Blackstone, which gets tossed out. And then whenever I need bacon, I actually do it in the oven or in a pan on the stove. It just depends on how much bacon I'm doing and how much time I have. Nicolette says, I have a rough go. I am sick. I already told you about all that. For dinner, my husband is wanting to order from a Mexican restaurant. They don't really put a lot of meat in their tacos, and it's a lot of money. Okay, so doing triple B&E there, it's going to be super expensive. I would not suggest it. If you're just trying to stick to carnivore or keto, I can give you a lot of advice as far as that. When I go, I get, there's a burrito that has like everything in it. It has steak, shrimp, chicken, and beef. And then also it has like rice and sweet peppers and onions and one or two other things I can't remember. So I tell them no rice, no taco shell. I'll usually keep the veggies because I'm eating keto at that point. And then I add sour cream, liquid cheese, and guacamole. And I can usually get out of there for like $15. And that's even with them. Sometimes I even actually have them add more beef. So that's an option for keto. As far as triple B&E, I don't really see a feasible way of doing it without spending a lot of money. If you want to go there and do like carnivore, you could do like fajitas too. So Lynette just said, just finished some pork belly this morning. Super yummy in the air fryer with plenty of Redmonds. Yeah, and if you've never done pork belly in a smoker, it tastes like a smoked pork chop. And I don't like pork chops, but that's delicious. Tammy said, I did have ribeye pork chops, sous vide them, finished in bacon grease last night. I am eating what I have up. Yeah, and if you're going to add more pork, which I know Dawn from Dawn Does Keto, she's adding more pork in, just add extra fat. So that's not a problem. I'm just trying to limit it. I'd rather have bacon. Nicolette said, just seems like a waste of money just to throw everything away. Even their double meat is not enough. And I agree. And that's, like I said, that's why I get one of their burritos that has everything in it and take out the couple things that I don't want and add a couple things that I do, and it evens out. And it's a big burrito and it's filling. Yeah, that's also a suggestion, especially if it's like a true Mexican place, they may actually do that, selling it by the pound. Ready, Set, Keto is here. Said, what's with the fan? Hi, everyone. It's helping the audio, unfortunately. I guess I could turn the fan off. If it's annoying, let me know and I can go shut it off. Hyla said hi. Yep, Lynette repeating what I just said. Hyla, James. Hyla. Not hookah. It's not your phone. Santa's saying hi to RSK. Keto Simple is here. Hi, Dustin. Said I need to come up with a recipe for deviled eggs that doesn't make me nauseous. I mean, I'll have to do a round of my deviled eggs and I'll do a video on it. Burrito fam. Lynette said she's been watching RSK's videos. Yeah, I just caught up on all their stuff about a month or two ago. So I think I've caught up on everybody except for Hungry Heath and Maitreya, and I think I have one to watch from Two Queens Go Keto. Let's see. Awesome. Santa says, I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. Day 4 of Triple B&E, and then tomorrow is 4-year keto anniversary. I just put together what I'll be posting on 2KK group tomorrow, so I just got done sobbing. Aw. Yeah, I think my 5-year keto anniversary was in December, although some people may not count it since I fell off the wagon for about a year and a half, so. Keto Simple said, ordering out from anywhere really for carnivore Triple B&E is not going to be cost effective. Yeah, carnivore is easier. Triple B&E is not. Like if you go to Five Guys, you're going to end up spending $25-30 easy. Yeah. Sometimes we need the sad posts. Hyla saying, congrats on 4 years. I said Keto saying, congrats on 4 years. I don't know where Sassy went. She might be under the bed. Okay. What is your advice for approaching a morbidly obese relative who obviously needs help, but I don't want to seem pushy? My cousin is a male and approximately 500 pounds. You can try talking to them, but a lot of people can be stubborn. That one being one of them. Just flip me off. I love you too, honey. But yeah, just say, hey, I found this research, point them towards Dr. Barry's videos, point them towards Too Crazy Keto's videos. Don't make it super complicated for them. Just tell them, hey, let's try cutting down carbs and see if you feel better. Cutting out the sodas if they drink, especially if they drink full sugar sodas. Try to at least get them down to the 0. We drink the 0 sugar in the house. My son's always like, why can't we have regular soda? I'm like, because you don't need it. But yeah, it can be very difficult. I've got cousins that are 400-500 pounds, and they're in another state. So I mean, I've sent them videos, and I was like, hey, you know, this could help you stay around longer for your kid. And I know, and he's never gotten on it, and I know it can help. My ex-mother-in-law, severe diabetic. I was doing keto in the house with them, and nobody was doing it with me. She was severe enough. She lost a toe, couldn't work, and had the last I heard is in like stage 4 kidney failure. So if they don't want help, you can't help them. And unfortunately, it's a sad reality, but there's nothing much you can do. You just have to lead by example. So, and it's hard knowing that you can help somebody and they won't listen. It really is. Like I said, that this is my ex-mother-in-law, and she wanted to keep listening to the doctors, even though I pulled up all this research, and Dr. Barry was still pretty new. I had 500 or 1,000 subscribers probably when I started watching him. So, you do what you can. Alice said, love to see it. Chandra, Keto Simple says, Chandra doesn't digest pork very well and will only eat bacon anymore. So yeah, normally just beef these days. Yeah. And I mean, I just prefer beef. Like, I've never, Italian sausage, breakfast sausage, and bacon. That's pretty much my favorites. Dustin saying hi to everybody. Hi, Liz over here laughing at me. Let's see. Santa said, I can't do pig as in my 20s. I found out I was highly allergic. Universe apparently dislikes me. Oh, that sucks. Hi, Jamie said, would you be willing to share what your starting weight was and where you've gotten to with the multiple triple B's and E's and measurements? Give me 1 second. I can grab my measurements. Ooh, if I don't knock everything over. Oh, is that out there? Please. I released her. Watch out, baby. Okay. Okay, so my restart weight when I got back on keto was 220. And I dropped, I think, about 5 pounds before I hopped onto triple B and E. I was on keto for like a week or two, I think. I can't really remember the timeline. I'm horrible with dates. Here, let's not have your butt there. This is our newest edition. This is Sassy. So that was about 5 pounds, and I think I dropped 18 on that 44-day round. And then I think about the same on, no, I dropped about 22, I think, on the 90-day. I can't remember exactly. And then measurements, I lost a lot. So in December of last year, my neck was 14.5 inches, and that went down to 13.5. My shoulders went from 45.75 to 39. Actually, I should probably read the October one since I was actually a little bit smaller then, but oh well. Chest, I went from a 41.25 to 37. And then bust went from 44.5 to 39. My natural waist went from a 39 to a 33. And then my abdomen went from 46.5 to a 39.5. And then my hips went from 50 to 43. And then I can do legs and calves and all that, but I'm sure that's a little less concerning. I have huge calves. So actually I will tell you that one. So my calves went from 17.5 and 18 to 16 and 16.5. Now 4.5. So we are on, what is today? Today's the 4th. So it is our 3rd day on Triple B&E, and Jim apparently just hopped on the scale and he's down 4.5 pounds. Anyway. So yeah, I think that pretty much covered all of that. I got a little distracted with the cat. So, but yeah, I had great results. And if you have not seen the results video from the Triple B&E, you can see in my back how much inches I lost. It was insane. Like, I looked at the pictures and I couldn't believe it, because when you look yourself at, you see the same thing. Like, I still weighed 220 pounds, even though right now I weigh about 174. And even when I got down to 145, I think it was last, before COVID all hit, I was a size 8, I think, and I still was wanting to lose weight. So, let's see. Keto Simple said, I don't digest overcooked meat very well either. Yeah, there's certain things, like, I used to eat hot dogs cold. Like, if my burger's too done, I don't want it. If it's dry and gross, if I've gotten to the point where I'll ask for a rare steak over a medium rare, that way if I have leftovers, I can take it home and microwave it and still have a medium well steak. Kathy's here, said, on Triple B&A today, I ordered a Wendy's triple with mustard only. I threw away the bun. Cost was $7.19. Not bad on the run. Yeah, and that's perfectly fine to do. I'll sometimes, if you can go to McDonald's as well, I think you can actually, at some of them, just say, hey, I just want an extra patty, and do like 10 of those, and it's like $10. It's been a minute since I've done that. Hyla said, no bacon grease for you, Santa. Geez, bad universe. Exactly. Like, I don't mind eggs cooked in butter, but bacon grease is where it's at. Dustin said, I just show by example. I know when I was over 400 pounds, I wouldn't have listened to anyone. I had to get there on my own. Exactly. And I mean, just by, we've all been there. We had to hit our low to get on the path that we're on now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really sure where to find beef bacon. I haven't really actively looked for it, though. You might be able to find it at like an Asian market or a Hispanic market. They usually have a little more variation in meats. Let's see. Moore said, I love Diet Cokes, but I'm working on cutting back, drinking some waters with Element 2 now. Yeah, and if you haven't seen Dr. Barry and Nisha's video on cutting it back, you can actually cut down your sodas with carbonated water, and just each week you add a little more water and add a little less soda. That sucks. Hyla said, beef bacon. Hyla said, I like Zevia sodas. Only one grocery store carries them here. That's crazy. Like, you can buy multi-packs at Costco here. I know, Hyla. Who's with the hookah? Teresa's here. Hi, Teresa. I think Sam's Club also carries it, but I think they carry a different variety pack or only one type. I don't remember. Exactly. Santa said, I think for the most part, it's the way that that way with any addiction, the person has to want the change. 100%. I mean, you can't force anybody. As much as I've wanted him to, I tried to get him to do the 44-day with me months ago. And I've got a friend at work who's constantly saying, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm like, it's been almost a year now, dude. And You haven't even been able to do one day, even though he says, I'm starting now. I'm starting now. So you can't force it. I'd be lost without a Costco nearby. Yeah, it's kind of great. I mean, I live out in the country, but I'm still within like 20, 25 minutes of a Costco now because they just built one over here. Yeah, Santa said Sam's Club started selling the big Zevia pack. Teresa's saying she's fantastic. Hyla's saying I'll ask her husband. Okay, made of rubber. It's a little out of my wheelhouse, and I'm not really sure that follows along with what we're doing here. So, let's see. I need. Sorry, I was trying to see if that would let me do it, and it won't. Disembodied voices. It does not surprise me. Jim, Santa said good going. Huh? One of the people in here said good going on your weight loss. He said gracias. Jamie said awesome. Thanks for sharing the weights and measurements. No problem. I just wish my brain with dates and numbers, like if I don't write it down, I don't have it. I forget it. I can say it was yesterday and it was 6 months ago. Water weight. Yes, but with him, it doesn't matter. If you're carrying that water around your heart, it's not supposed to be there. So water weight is still a good thing to lose. Right? If you gain it, it's water weight. If you lose, it's fat. Jen Delaney's here. Yep, still on. I don't even know what time it is. Not even paying attention. If you guys have not checked out Jen's page yet, awesome. You guys should check her out. It's fun watching her fight with the cricket. Hyla said I got a hamburger patty at Wendy's, and the other day it was $2.50 a piece. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, I can go. I'll get almost a full pound of ground beef for $2.50. Santa saying, "Hey, oh, I'm not used to bending over like this." Okay. Pulling a cat. All right. Let's see if I can catch up to where we're at. I am, but then I look funky. All right. I need you guys looking at my nose. All right. Let's see. Reset Keto said the burger app always has BOGO Whoppers. $5.39 per post. There you go. Got to remember no sauce. Jen saying hi to everybody. Dustin said, I've seen beef bacon at Walmart and Meijer before. Yeah, like I said, I've just never actively looked for it. Hyla's saying she's got to feed the dogs. That's important. I fed the cats before I sat down because they were going to be whining at me. I don't know. He's a little standoffish right now. He does not appreciate the new kitten. The results in the folder or the profile, or just go to my YouTube channel, and on the tabs it should have folders or something similar to that, and then there should be a triple D&E one, and it should be the last video in that series. Jen said, RSK, I found a new respect for you. Filming all of your food is hard. It can be. I can't tell you how many times I've started a meal. I'm like, crap, I need to take a picture. Because I try to upload pictures and stuff at least once a week to my Instagram. And I've been slacking on. I was doing really, really well my first round of triple B&E, and I was annoying all my family with all the beef, butter, bacon, and egg pictures. Yeah. Right. So keto keeps us accountable. And yeah, if you don't want to start a YouTube channel, or if get on video and do all that stuff, just starting an Instagram and sharing, hey, this is what I'm eating every day, or getting into any of the groups. Hungry Heath just started one. RSK has one. I've got an indie meetup one, which is more just geared towards when we're doing the meetups, but anyone's free to join it. And obviously 2KK's group. So any of those, just get in there and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, and keep me accountable. There's hundreds of people willing to keep you accountable. Pretty much, yes. 5 months to bikini. I think it's 153 days now. It's on my phone. I don't know if this will keep the video up if I try to go out and go back in. Yeah, Meyer's kind of local to Indiana, Ohio, maybe Kentucky. Oh no, Michigan. It's Michigan. And I didn't write that, so I don't know if my kid's on my profile. Yeah, somebody's, either my kid or my boyfriend is in my profile. Well, it's not Jim. Ready, Set, Keto said, I will be in the bikini on the cruise, Jen. Oh God, please don't. My son said, I am really a man. Please don't discriminate or be disrespectful. Like, share, and subscribe. That's my kid. And Jen said, I will be busy. Just Jen said, I will buy Emily a drink if that happens. She will need it. Agreed. I guess he'll have to get a steak later. Kathy said, is there anything you are doing differently this time on Triple B&E that you felt the need to change from the last time? Not so far. Right now, like I said, I'm kind of, again, more leaning towards, I want bacon and eggs. I know Jim will probably get tired of bacon and eggs, so I'm trying to change it up a little bit. There is a UFC fight that is on Saturday, so we're gonna have some people over and grill out some burgers and stuff, and we'll be doing ours without buns, and they're kind of used to that from me, so hopefully they won't give him too much crap about it. Sassy is doing fine. Ugh. She's right there. Do you see her? Hyla said she was fighting with her cricket today. Walmart has bulk ground beef for $2.70 a pound in the 10-pound tubes. I'm trying to get to the point where I will buy those. When you're used to the bougie meat, it's kind of hard to go back to the tube meat, but you really need to start budgeting better. There's more kitty. Oh, she moved. There's Jim. Jen said she just got a new mandala I want to make, so I will probably fight with mine again soon. Yeah. You see, if you say not to do it, she's just going to go over there to do it.
No, leave it alone.
Do you guys have any questions for Jim? Maybe I can get him to stick around for a minute. He's running off with the cat.
I'm going to get something up there.
Did you check the steaks and change out the water if it needs it?
I didn't know I needed to. It's so cold water in there.
Mm.
It's going to freeze the water. I mean,
sometimes the water warms up. Let's see, picture or it didn't happen. For those of us who can't make the cruise. I will have a GoPro and my phone. There will be video. Kyla asking if we get to see. Cameron Couch, hi. I've only been able to find beef, bacon, and actual butcher shops up here in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Also, the only place I can get skin on pork belly.
What? You can only find what?
Beef bacon. People are looking for beef bacon because there's some people that can't tolerate pork bacon.
Oh, you'll have to go to the shop. That's too special.
Dustin said they got it at Meijer sometimes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So I said. Purple Love Nona said, gotta go. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. What? You love me. Okay. Highly saying bye to Nona. Santa said that's cheaper than Sam's Club as they have a ground beef 10-pound tubes for $3.68. See, we went to Costco, and apparently Costco doesn't have the tubes. They've only got the like styrofoam thing filled with it, and it was what, $3.99 a pound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Sam's has them.
Mike said Meijer's in Kentucky as well. I thought they were, but I worked there for like 7 years, and I never really paid attention when they said where stuff was working or where we were. Santa said, have a wonderful evening.
Want me to pick you back up?
And Dustin said, I like both, though I'll get on kicks where I want the cheap burger. Dustin said, hashtag need more gym. I stopped baking for 30 days and now I'm fine with it again. Yeah, and sometimes you just have to give your body a break from something. Like if you don't tolerate it, cut it out for 30 to 90 days and then try to introduce it again. And you can either be good with it or find out, well, like Maitreya did, and shrimp does not agree with her. So that's sad. Kathy said, I get beef bacon at our local butcher shop. It's yummy. See, I've never tried it. Yeah, I just heard about it a couple months ago. Jamie said, do you have an idea of how long you'll stay just triple beanie? Right now, it's going to be April 2nd. Every time I've set a date for it, I've ended up going longer. I may end up staying on it longer, or I may just stop at the 90 days, to be determined. Our cruise leaves June 4th, I believe.
121.
So, oh, your sugar? His sugar's at 121. Last week or a week before, he had it up in like the 400s or something crazy.
Just 155.
It's not bad. It's getting better. So I don't know if I want to do triple B and E straight up into the cruise and then go to the cruise. And
when is it?
June 4th. And our triple B and E is supposed to be up April 2nd. So I know he'll want to start introducing stuff as soon as that April 2nd hits. He said he's going straight to White Castle. I'll make you some pig shots.
You already said you were going to do that. Yeah.
So I might go more ketovore before the cruise. That way I'm not totally crappy feeling on the cruise, because I will probably want to drink because I'm on vacation. I don't drink a lot, but once or twice a year, it's nice. So like I had a drink on New Year's Day, and the last time I had a drink was on our last cruise, I think. Dustin said, keep an eye out on Avon Walmart for beef bacon. I think that's the one. I've seen it before. See, I order stuff from Avon, but I don't like going in Avon because it's a little trashy. So we prefer, if we have to go in, we prefer to go into Plainfield or into Danville.
You can't even hardly go into Canby anymore either.
Yeah, Canby. I used to live out in that direction. But the Avon store is actually the best pickup spot. I don't see how that works. Well, that's mean, Jen. She said, we're no longer friends. I'm unsubscribing.
She can be.
No, she I just said it's you get to see Jen fight with her cricket on her videos. Dustin said Costco has the 10-pound tubes. You just got to ask them to bring it out. Oh,
really?
Thanks for that.
Do you know how much it is a pound?
Did you hear him? He wants to know how much they are a pound.
You heard me. I can hear myself.
Mean. Kathy said Gordon Food Service here in Ohio, which we do have actually one of those. I think it's like 30 minutes away from here.
It's across from LA Fitness.
Yeah. So, has 10-pound tubes for $1.79 a pound.
What? Oh, at GFS?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I haven't been in there in a long time. We need to go.
I don't know.
Then said, what the crap? I am not typing. Is he a type 1? No, he's a type 2 diabetic. I'm hoping he'll be able to
take insulin. I'll die. I'm not sticking myself with a needle every day. I'll just croak.
Yeah, so like I said, I tried to get him to do this with me my first round because I was hoping it would help him get off some of the medications. Because how many are you on now?
Well, it depends. I mean,
how many pills do you take a day?
It's been altered because the metformin messed me up too much. More than I would like. It didn't mess me up too much. It did more than I would like.
Yeah.
I could have been fine with just the metformin, but I have other stuff I take 3. Okay.
Dustin said, if Jim feels better, would he consider sticking with keto or a variant?
No, I'm gonna cheat. I'm like, if you watch UFC, I'm like Patty Pimblett. I'm gonna eat. I like food too much. Is he not? Which one is Dustin?
Oh. Keto Simple. He said he thinks Plainfield is trashy. See, and my stuff's been typing stuff too. I just figured it was my kid. So I don't know what in the heck's going on if you're not typing.
When you buy the tube. Okay. So you didn't tell me he responded.
Now Dustin's saying he's got people typing under his name too. So I don't know what's going on. So if anybody's seeing stuff that they're typing going under other people's names, maybe that's what's happening.
Okay.
I'm never ashamed. Costco said had ground beef, chubs in the freezer case. I don't think we looked there.
The rolls? Mm-hmm. Ours, where are they at? Mm-hmm. Are they here? No, mm-hmm. Whoever answered.
Oh, Mike, I'm not sure where he's from. Oh. Keto Simple said 10 less per tube when you buy the tube from Costco.
I know it's what. Did you just get that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
Oh, I'm scrolled up.
He messaged that a long time ago.
Yeah, because I'm not caught up to the
okay.
thing yet. But people are saying that their stuff is getting typed into the chat that they're not typing. Mm-hmm. It happened on mine, Jen's, and now Dustin's.
Your tablet's haunted. Come here.
Yeah, this is his first round of triple beanie. He's never even done keto with me.
Come on.
Hyla said, take my dogs out, and what's happening in the chat? We're not sure. Apparently, somebody has hacked into my chat and is taking people's names. I don't know if... I don't know. The only thing I can think of is they're screenshotting pictures and putting in and changing them over. How many pills did you take a day? I think right now you take at least 6, don't you?
I take 2 500 milligram metformins, 1 30 milligram. I don't even know. Good Lord. Glimepiride, and I don't even know how to pronounce this.
Okay.
Ow, what did you scratch me for?
Pioglitazone?
I don't know. He told me it'll make up for my metformin. I used to take 4 500 milligram metformin, and I didn't have the adverse side effects that most people have, where you I'm just going to say shit the bed pretty much. Because I had some people that had diabetes that were my friends, and they said, yeah, I've literally woke up in the middle of the night and pooped in the bed. I didn't have that problem, but it kind of, if I had to go, I had to go. So I kind of told him that, and he's like, well, take this pie, whatever it's called, I don't even know. Take 2 of those and 2 of the metformin, and then I'll probably cut it down. And that stopped a lot of it. So,
but if he can get off of them, that's more money in his pocket. Lynette said, thanks for all the advice. Time to go feed my keto kid. Good night, all. Thanks for stopping in, Lynette. I don't know if you guys can hear the cat purring. Yeah, I've never seen that happen either.
No.
So I don't know if something's hacking or what. Like I said, with mine, I thought it was my kid. But obviously my 13-year-old's not in everybody's house. So unless he's decided to take people's pictures and do that, but I don't see that happening either because I'm pretty sure he was asleep. Jamie said, my 8-year-old son is type 1. We use carnivore to manage his blood glucose. His A1C's average around 6. That's awesome. Yeah, my mom had an ex-boyfriend that randomly added me on Facebook a while back, and I keep telling him that he really needs to try keto, but he's over in his 50s, and I was a kid when I met him, so, you know, he ain't gonna listen to me. Santa said that's really strange. Jen said, I'm gonna drop to see if I can figure this out. Talk to you later, and not unsubscribing. That's appreciated. Yeah. Dustin said, I didn't type anything about pills or buy. Didn't type the first round either. I need to get on to Facebook and add mods because I don't have any, and I don't think I can do it from StreamYard.
Are you streaming on Facebook or YouTube?
I'm doing it through StreamYard into YouTube.
Sure.
Okay, so somebody's apparently taken over Hyla's. Amy said, ignore. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this stream, guys. I am gonna see. All right. This camera might cut out, and you're just gonna have to look at me for a second because I'm gonna try something. Let's see. I need YouTube.
Not a chew toy.
Oh, Mike is in the Castleton location. He's in Castleton,
Indiana?
Mm-hmm.
Castleton Mall area? Is Castleton?
Okay, well, I just made a couple of moderators, so let's see if that works. Yeah, I've never seen that happen in a chat, so I don't know what's going on with that. Especially with a small channel like mine, I don't see what's the deal. Okay. All right. So, moderators. That's so weird. People have way too much time on their hands. On the bright side, I am caught up on the chat at least. Can I see you for a minute? And I think my phone camera froze up, so there we go. Nothing like crazy new stuff happening. Oh, I guess that would be why it's frozen, because I'm not in the thing. There we go. Okay, thank you guys. Yeah, I saw the timeout thing. It said 300 seconds, so hopefully. Let's see. Hopefully I didn't make one of the clones a moderator on accident, because they were all kind of together. Fun times. Yeah, I don't know if you can undo a timeout. And I don't know how many minutes 300 seconds is either. Alexa, how many minutes is 300 seconds?
300 seconds is 5 minutes.
5-minute timeout. Okay, yeah, I've been on here for an hour anyway, so I'm gonna hop off of here. So anyway, that was fun. So I will see you guys later. Have a great night. If you got anything out of this besides cloning drama, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and comment and like the video. See you guys later. And oh, by the way, I might have a surprise on Friday, working out details on that. So we'll see. Bye, guys.